what is going on, you guys? It's Sierra here, and I'm back with another live stream, and today I'm gonna do this as something far serious. And I'm using the Mobozen live here instead of the StreamYard format, because I'm just too lazy on all of this right here to do this. So, hope you guys probably understand. But today, I will be addressing from what I heard about this person by the name of GamingJsuperJ124, and I heard from some people that he is literally a pedo. He is literally a pedophile from what I heard from everyone, as seen in, like, other comments. Especially from Lancelot Rivera. So a lot of people are already now against him because of all the allegations against him. Yeah, it is confirmed that he is really a creep. And I will get to my Discord server from everyone who literally is also, I forgot to say, credit belongs to people like Shine and many others for the evidences to show on why I'm making this right now. Given how serious this is. Also, before I go into any of all of this, I'm giving you guys a warning that this may contain some sensitive stuff that is not okay for people who are sensitive to things like pedophilia and all of that. So, if any of you are sensitive to this, do not watch this live stream or X out of there. And also the second though, if any of you are supporting him, Gaming Jasper / Jaylen, I highly recommend you all to please do not trust him because he is. I heard from some people that he is literally a pedophile. And I'm not kidding, as I will show you some bit of evidence that it did make people, a lot of people going against him. As for, the same goes to Ninja Tubers, aka Mary. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mary. I highly recommend you please do not support or trust him, and cut ties with him immediately because of all of this. And I mean that. Also, if any of you White Knights are gonna attack me with this, all because I have some explaining the truth here, I'm sorry to say this, but I will immediately block you if you guys are gonna defend him, despite all this literally in your faces. And I don't care what any of you are gonna think of this. So, anyways, with all of that out of the way, and any of you knowing the drill, let's get into some of this. So, anyways, basically, I used to recognize him when he was pretty much manipulated by Bagan, which, even though Bagan is not any better compared to him, that Bagan is basically trying to manipulate him into siding with him. And, of course, to me, when I made a post where I warned him about Bagan, where I made this here. Yeah, he's still subscribed to him, despite his terrible actions. And I explain some of it of the shit that Bagan has done, and pretty much he did actually listen. However, I did hear on my Discord from Shine that it is revealed that he is not as any better compared to Bacon. And it is revealed that he is literally a pedophile. If you don't believe me, I do have some evidence from people like Shine that revealed that he is a literal pedophile. And it is truly disgusting. So credit belongs to people like Shine for these evidences, because if it wasn't on me for me to address in a live stream here, this one is not going to be any good without any sort of proof in context. Yeah, I was hearing about from my boyfriend Braylon live stream incident. Yeah. Hey, Nick Cooper. Anyways, here's all this from what Shine was talking to me about. And he even admits that some of them that he is literally a pedo. Basically, all this here is just him denying that he is a pedo. And from what I heard, I did hear from, I think from Jan's Discord server, I believe, that, it's hard for me to explain it so many times so fast. But basically, he also groomed Mary, aka NinjaTubers. I'm not sure how old Mary really is, but from what I heard, it's a possibility that Mary is pretty much a minor, and she is literally groomed by him. So here's all of this. You can see in this one, after he's denying this shit, saying, "Oh, I don't want to be a pedophile anymore. It's bad," all of that. Yeah, you see that here. And you can see, Ribbit, or whatever his or her name is, said that she's a minor, you're an adult. And even used the excuse that it was all a mistake in this one. And I just don't know what to say and how I could say it to him anymore. I was really pissed off. Even on my third channel, where I confronted him about this. But yeah, and yes, actually, Mary was pretty much a minor, and Jaylen, aka GamingJsuperJ124, was actually an adult. Like, seriously, dude. Like, seriously. Didn't you hear about age of consent? And then that's where Shine Wolf pops in, and she says this, saying, "Once you're a pedo, you're always a pedo." And he even says, "It's in the past," bullshit. Like, dude, we don't give a fuck that it's in the past. Besides, even I agree with Shine Wolf right here. Once you're a pedophile, all your career is completely gone. And honestly, I do hope Mary sees this and realize what you literally have done, and pretty much will go against you. Ribbit even says that he's attracted to minors. And still with this mistake bullshit. Like, again, it is not a mistake or in the past. Like, that is just bullshit. And Ribbit even says it's not a dark past, he is a predator. Well, I'm sorry, Jaylen. This dude has the right to bring up your past. Especially given the bullshit you did. And that's why your career is already is gone. And why a lot of people have been going against you. I cannot believe you would do this type of bullshit. And it is really disgusting. And I don't care what you think. I don't care what your own White Knights or your own fan base think. Basically, from all I know with this, it's basically he's trying to say all of this as an excuse to basically try to get away with his own disgusting behavior. And Jaylen is like, do you even know how old I am now? And you can see right here, he's even denying the fact that it's in the past. Again, this whole in the past thing is really common, especially sometimes, most commonly in the Vyond community, it's sometimes in the gacha community. I know those has nothing to do with it, but it reminds me of something like that. When they use it as an excuse. Like, dude, stop freaking lying. Like, I am so done with this. Like, again, this is him yet again. You can see he straight up really admits in some of them that he is a pedo. And a freakazoid. And he's saying, he admits to being some crazy maniac sexualizing user. Again, still made that excuse, using the mistake term as an excuse. According to Ribbit, he or she even says this, saying, you literally help someone with false R-word accusations, and you harass minors, and wanted to have you-know-what with the minors. That is absolutely disgusting and vile, honestly, with this one. Again, Jaylen, stop saying that it's in the freaking past. All of us know thanks to people like Shine, who knew who you truly are. And it is revealed, and from what I heard, he even admits to being 18, while Mari is potentially a minor. Not sure how old Mari really is, aka NinjaTubers. But it is straight up disgusting. So, that literally proves right there, all of this is a huge red flag. And also, if he sees this, go ahead, send your fanbase to attack me. I don't really care anymore. You just literally have been exposed for being a freaking freak. And especially with you just groomed someone who is a minor. And you even admit that you're 18. Like, you're fucking 18 years old. And all while you're just acting like a man-child all of a sudden. Even I agree to Ribbit saying that it doesn't make it better because you're a predator. And you wanted to have sex with, have you know what, with a 14-year-old. And this one is where he literally admits it. He literally admits it straight up. It's hard to me. It's a very long one, but if you wanted to give that a read, please, you can pause it to give it a read. But he admits it all straight up that he did date a 14-year-old. So this right here, if any of you got that a read, will understand why this is very bad and why this is a really huge red flag. So, see the problem right there? This is just straight up disgusting. And honestly, he needs to get hit. He needs to be held accountable for all of this. Even I've seen many people still supporting his ass, despite the evidence literally all against him. And according to May 6070, that's where I got in this point right here, revealing that he says that Mary is a minor, while Jaylen, whatever I pronounce his name, is actually 18 years old. Shine Wolf also did made this if you want to check that out. Since chances are Shine Wolf was the one that got all this to light. Another person named Jade Love Anthem even revealed that she too was a victim to Jaylen's own manipulation, which I will get to in a bit. Obviously, same screenshots with this one, revealing that he was actually a pedo. But yeah, see this? Basically, according on Shine, Jaylen made an apology on his channel as he's trying to get forgiveness for his disgusting actions. He is a freaking pedo, as he did, you know what, RPs with a 14-year-old girl while he is 17 years old. So I guess I think Jaylen lied about his age or something, but I don't really know. He basically just groomed her as he wanted to have you-know-what with her. And they are forgiving his ass, even though he admitted straight up that he did all this to a 14-year-old. And Shine Wolf even says this, that she herself was been through SA online, and people forgave him. Basically, that just shows how much of a massive manipulator Jaylen / Super Jasper really is. This is just really disgusting behavior from her on his part, and really a wrong turn on his part. Anyways, he even said at me in my second channel saying that he was gonna stop supporting Bacon. And he even says this after I was pissed off at him after discovering the actual truth. He says I literally did what you asked, and he still didn't. This asshole literally still didn't, and just lied in my fucking face just to probably manipulate me. Nice try, Jaylen, but you are just a huge manipulator. Because I can see you still subscribe to Bacon. especially for a brief in a moment. I wanted to explain that for a moment, but yes, I know on Bagan that he literally doxed himself in my when he shared one of my posts exposing him. And honestly, I hope Mary will break up with his ass. Because anything with all of this, I'd be concerned with not only hers, but to other people's safety for sure, given of how much of a pedophile and a predator he really is. He even, and I forgot to add that Bagan even stole Mary's OC without any sort of her permission. Which proves of how much of a horrible person this asshole really is. And he even claims that she is officially owned by this fucking creep, freaking sick fuck. When she is not. She's actually owned by a different person, you fucking dumbass of a lizard. And of course, another update on him is that he even told one of my friends an unhappy birthday, which proves that this freaking asshole is really heartless. He even told me this when I confronted him for basically stalking TWS and going back to stalking TWS and Jan for when they still hate his ass. Not to mention, he also cannot handle people cutting ties with him, which proves of how much even more of a man-child and degenerate he really is. But I just want to explain a bit of this on the edit note about that for a bit. But I know this is about this one is on Jaylen, aka Gaming Jasper, not on Bagan. And also, he even also says this as a way to sympathy bait, by the way. Saying that he's gonna break away from the internet to reflect his actions he's caused. And here's even this. You can see NinjaTubers saying to him, stop pretending to be me. Like, seriously, Mary and NinjaTubers, if you're somehow watching this, I would recommend you break up with him. Seriously. After all of this is already exposed. So, it's best on you to I would recommend you break up with him. Because he is literally a pedophile. And you are literally a minor, given his actions. That is already all bought against him. Honestly, I do hope Murray will can freaking listen, and of course, just can freaking listen and, try to stay away from him. As of now, she's still in contact with Jasper. And someone needs to tell her to basically get the heck away from him. Even she's trying to have Sean to even she tries to manipulate John to go on Jasper's side, but I doubt Sean is not gonna be on his side given all the evidence. Like, seriously, Mary, stop supporting him. Besides, and break up with him. Because of the shit he did. I just hope he can friggin' listen. Or she can listen. Not to mention, this asshole, this sick fuck, even also stalked me. And it's not the worst part. He even shipped himself with Mary, despite that Mary is a minor, as seen here. Making him, kiss her, making her kiss him, which is absolutely disgusting. Even also did another one involving her saying that she's gorgeous. And it makes me sick to my stomach that this person shipped him and Mary, despite that Jaylen is an adult while Mary is a minor. That is why I'm making damn sure that Mary needs to stay the fuck away from him, given all this evidence against him. And he's even trying to manipulate Sean, despite literally to try to be on his side, proving that he is a massive manipulator. He even also tries, even pretty much from what I've seen with this one, he even attempted to frame Sean. He even also accused Sean of being a worse friend, which honestly, I think Sean has a fucking right to basically go against him, I'm guessing because of his true colors. But it wasn't a worse part because everyone is still supporting him despite his terrible behavior. He even also had Mary having a daughter, which is fucked up. Like, seriously, you are a fucking adult while Mary is a minor. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shut up, Mom. Like, Like, asshole, I will never forgive you. And I mean, I will never forgive you for all of this. And I will make damn sure that Mary will stay away from you. And honestly, with all of this, you are not allowed to be able to run. Because you are cooked. You are basically cooked now. Anyways, I do have more evidence against him. If I could find it. And yes, I will expose those who are also white knights of him. In this one, Snowdrop Chan being like, leave him alone, you're harassing Jaylen for no reason. Dude, we have the right to expose him. I don't care what you think. That proves right here, you are literally a pedo defender. That proves right here, you are literally a pedo defender. And I don't care what you think. And no matter what, he is not going to run away from this. Even though if he's going to use the excuse of, oh, it was in the past, or it was already other bullshit. No, bullshit. That's basically bullshit. And honestly, if you guys are going to defend him, you guys are equally just as bad as him. I don't know what to say with this asshole anymore. But yeah. I don't know what to say anymore with him anymore. I really can't. And if any of you are thinking that Jasper, aka Jaylen, is changed, well, those right here that I got evidence of are proving you wrong right there. Hey, it's Angel Demon. Those right there, if you think he's changed, you guys are wrong. Because all this evidence is right there, literally in your face. Because he's not a really changed person, and I don't think he never will change, and never always will. And again, I know, I was just... I had to do this because I heard from some people about him being a frickin' pedo. anyways, I don't know what to say with this dude, so my conclusion on Jasper/Jaylen is that this dude is literally a freaking pedophile, and of course he's nothing but a freaking pedophile, and especially a man-child. And whenever people has all these allegations of him against him being a pedophile, he will always keeps on denying it and will do whatever he can to basically get away with his actions that he had kept from everyone, especially from behind the scenes. And honestly, the fact that these people are still supporting him makes me sick to my stomach. Despite literally all this he did is proven the point of a creep he really is. And his fan base is not equally better. So if any of you are supporting him, and those of you who've seen this live stream, I would highly recommend you all to please do not support and trust him whatsoever. Just given us all of this reasoning on why, that will give you guys understanding of how much of a freaking pedophile he really is. This is not saying this to force you all. This is just only saying all of this as a way to basically, as advice, because nobody, and I mean nobody, is not gonna be supporting someone who is literally a pedophile, and any of you who would support a pedophile are probably not gonna condone this. And I highly recommend you all to also please cut ties with him. Please cut ties with him. This is the same goes to Mary, aka NinjaTubers, if she somehow sees this video. Yes, NinjaTubers, I am talking to you. I would recommend you break up with him because of all of these actions he did. So, anyways, that's all I had about him. If there's any more evidence from some of y'all if there's any more evidence I miss against Jaylen and all of that, I will maybe do a part 2 of this, and hopefully I may have all of this revealed to some of you. So if any of you have any more evidence against him, or have any more stuff that I'm missing in this stream that I forgot on, feel free to let me know, whether it's on YouTube or on Discord. I'm just mainly, and I apologize if this live stream is pretty short, unlike the others I've mainly done, but I'm just wanted to make this as a quick video or a quick stream to basically spread awareness to any of you about him, and given that of the seriousness of him being a pedophile and other crimes. So, as always, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you guys later in the next one.